Hello, my name's Jonathan Porterfield of Eco Cars, and another great hybrid eco-friendly car. It's the Toyota Prius. It's the T Spirit. It's registered 1st of September 2008, so it's on a 58 plate, and it's come direct from Sinclair Leasing in Bridgend, and we picked this up yesterday. And what a great example of a very popular, very nice to live with hybrid car. I'll talk you around some of the basic features. Being the T Spirit, we get the reversing camera, nice big open boot, with under here we have another section which is for obviously hiding valuables in, and under here is the space saver spare wheel, which I don't think has ever been used. So we even get a fire extinguisher in there from the leasing company, rather useful, and a little cubby hole here. Yeah, sure enough, we get a Toyota first aid kit. So lots of little extras. That's just for that flap there, that just needs reattaching. Rear parcel shelf, which is retractable, and split rear seats in a 70-30 split. High level brake light, rear wash wipe, and as you probably saw, it benefits from full black leather, which was an option on the T Spirit. 3 rear headrests, 3 rear inertia seat belts, a central armrest as well, and some proper official Toyota grey overmats. And as you can see, it is like a brand new vehicle. There are no scratches to the door cards, no rips or tears to any of the leather. Very, very clean indeed. Being the T Spirit, we get extra upgraded hi-fi system, airbags in the sides of the front seats. It really is a lovely example. In the best colour, it's Demuka grey. Driver's seat, nigh on perfect. Height adjustable. Say some proper Prius floor mats, which are looking practically brand new. There's no undue smells or odours in this car. Front passenger seat, front door card. It really is very, very clean. So I'll just show you some of the basic features. Show you first of all how we start a Prius. And it's got 4 electric windows on the driver's door card, I forgot to mention earlier. Driver's being a one shot. That's to lock all the doors, isolate the other windows, and electrically controlled wing mirrors. So this is the key, and there are 2 keys. That fits in a slot. Put your foot on the brake, press power. There we go, the car is running. I've got the climate control on as well, so that you can hear me. Just so the guaranteed mileage there, you can see it in the sun, 52,546 miles. Now this will be a little higher as my camera wakes up, there we go, as we'll be using this ourselves until it is sold. So some of the very basic features I'll show you, but there's lots to describe. We have cruise control, voice activation, satellite navigation, an information system. I'll just press that so you can see over the last 163 miles, cruising at 70 odd mile an hour, I was averaging 58 miles to the gallon, which is pretty good for this size car. So voice activation, I'll show you what that entails. Very, very clever. Adjust the volume of the sound system, skip modes, CD track stations, automatic climate control with the temperature there. We have also the reversing camera, which is very good, along with park assist. 6 CD changer, lots of storage and cubby holes, and also, as well as a extra power point, we have an auxiliary jack here for your MP3 player. Works very well, the Prius. All the manuals are here, including the locking wheel nut key, and also the rest of the CDs, DVDs, CD-ROMs for the rest of Europe for the satellite navigation system, along with all the documents, owner's manual, user's manual, how to operate the navigation system that came with the car when it was new. So showing you the documents, the V5 is here, showing the first keeper being Sinclair Leasing, Bridgend, with no previous keepers, and being a Welsh V5 we get the same thing in Welsh. Suffice to say, there's the registration, it's date of registration, alternative fuel car, and 104 grams per kilometre CO2 emissions. It's just £10 a year to tax. So the V5 is here, along with a service print. Now we're going to get a duplicate service book, but all the services from Toyota are here on the check sheets. There's 4 in total, which tie in exactly with all the servicing, all done at Toyota Swansea. FRF. So if you want to ring them on this number just to verify the servicing has been done, but we're going to get a copy service book from them. So it's done every 10,000 miles on the Prius, so done at 9, 21, 29 and last at 40, and that was a warranted water pump, which was a common fault on the Prius at 50, and they MOT'd it as well. So we're going to give it its 50,000 mile service next week, which will be done again at Toyota, and that's the MOT, which is valid until March the 7th 2013. So nice long MOT along with the spare key that I mentioned earlier as well. So before I walk around the car, I'll just take you now for a short test drive. I'll just put the key in the hole, press power. There we go. I've got the climate on today because it's going to be another warm one. So that's the wind you can hear. Sound of the air conditioning. So engage drive, press the throttle and away we go. Very, very smooth. Gearbox is very well proven in these Prius, and lots of great features. For instance, if I press this button here, which you might be able to see on the camera,
please say the command after beep.
19 degrees.
Setting temperature to 19 degrees.
Which is great, so no fiddling with the controls to get the temperature right. You can tell it via the voice activation to do that, as well as
please say the command after beep.
Audio on.
Turning audio system on.
Turns the radio off, which is excellent. Of course you can also turn it off from the front of the radio as well. Drives like all the other Prius we've had. It drives very well indeed, and you find he's got engine braking on the gearbox, which I can explain to you, but basically in normal drive mode there is hardly any drag from the gearbox, so it improves the economy. So you have to have a different style of driving, in as much as you come off the throttle much earlier at junctions and islands and stationary traffic, because you don't lose any speed. So at the moment, according to the information centre, I'm doing 40 miles an hour, I'm off the throttle, the petrol engine is off, and I'm actually regenerating electricity back into the battery, the hybrid part of the car. So works very well, and you can drive for 2 miles just on battery power alone. And then obviously the petrol engine will kick in and kick out as it needs to. So pulls up nice and straight, everything works as it should, and I'll just take you now for a final walk around the car. Welcome back from the test drive. I'll walk you around the car and point out any chips or marks. The front tyres are fine on this side, it's a Bridgestone, and wheel trim's very clean, just a tiny scratch. These are plastic wheel trims. The windscreen is chip free, and the wing mirror is fine, no dents or scrapes down the side. Lots of tread on this rear tyre, I think it's quite recent, and again just a small scuff to the plastic wheel trim. It also benefits from mud flaps as well, which is rather nice to see. So 4 mud flaps. This wheel again very recent, lots of tread on that tyre and just minor grazing to the plastic wheel trim. No dents or scrapes. Front near side wheel trim always tends to get scraped on the curb, so some scratches there. And this tyre is sort of wearing on the outer edge, so this could do with replacing, to be honest. So we'll get this tyre replaced, probably along with the front tyre on the other side. The bonnet is absolutely chip free, really is very clean indeed, one of the cleanest Prius we've ever seen, and the front is virtually unmarked on the bumper. It will be taxed for 12 months, we'll do that later on this morning. So what a great thing this is, in the right colour, with the optional black leather, full Toyota service history, will return nearly 60 miles to the gallon on a run, and very comfortable to drive. So thank you for watching, If you have any more questions, feel free to give me, Jonathan, a call anytime.